thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad.
The nature versus nurture I thought was really interesting. Obviously, she's sort of two different mother-daughter stories in this movie and two different aspects of herself, one of which she's really trying to hold down, which is her nature. And that might be for better than for worse because the nature is Cruella de Vil. But it's interesting to kind of see those things in battle in someone, and it was definitely interesting to play, letting those pieces come out and then eventually just being able to actually fully own your nature is not something that I think is always a socially acceptable thing, and probably for good reason in some people, especially when they're, a puppy snatcher.
This doesn't have to be a scene.
It really, really does. I'd like to remind you all that I'm doing this in heels. What was your name? Cruella.
It's all on the page. The writers, of which there were a few or several, they found a really good pace where we come together as this core group of friends turned family, and then, of course, that dynamic changes. I think Horace probably looks at Estella like a little sister, and suddenly she kind of becomes the big sister. And as some older siblings will tell you, they like to boss the younger siblings around. So at first it's kind of funny or cute, and then of course it morphs into a not so cute sort of scenario.
I think as from what I can remember, I think I thought about it like there's some sort of psychological problem she has, or some sort of kind of like someone kind of losing their mind a little bit. And I think that's how I looked at it, like she was kind of losing her mind a little bit.
You have a bit of an extreme side. Yes, darling. What fun that is.
Estella and Anita meet when they're very, very young. And what's fun is seeing them reconnect as adults and sort of how their paths have diverged and then reconnected. I think that there's the part of Anita that knows some of the kind of Cruella show is just that, it's a show, and then I think the other part is, like she says in the film, you've always had a bit of an extreme side. She recognizes that, similarly to what we were saying before about this battle between nature and nurture, she's seen kind of both sides of that.